You know, folks, it's kind of hard to believe. It says right there, what amazing what flash drives can do. And the reason I say that is because today I went to Walmart here in town and took care of a few things. And one of the things I took care of was getting me a flash drive. And the reason I got a flash drive was because, of course, my hard drive's been acting up. And being an avid fan you know, of the WWE series, um, the WWE video game series, which now is going to be under a new release, a new publisher in 2K, Take Two, if you will. It's it's amazing what a flash drive can do because this one only has 8 gigabytes, but you know to me, this is basically what memory units should have been. This is basically what I feel, Xbox and the Xbox 360 and 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 the PS3 should have done. They should have just said, "Hey, look, just get these flash drives or whatever, and these will be your memory units." And to me, it's just amazing at what they can do because basically, essentially, what a thing this size and this big does is essentially save almost an entire game. Not install the game, but just save almost an entire game's worth of saves on there. And it allows you to basically take it with you. So like if you go to your cousins or your relatives and they have a 360 or a PS3 there, you can just plug it in and off you go. Um, so to me, it's just amazing. What flash drives can do. I mean, I know a lot of people mostly use flash drives nowadays to plug into their computers or their laptops and save stuff and things like that. I get that. I totally do. And to me, I'm very appreciative of the fact that companies like SanDisk, in conjunction with Microsoft and the Xbox portion of Microsoft, um, I'm very appreciative that they're able to do this as well with video games because people need more space, basically. I mean, let's face it, a 256, if not a 512 memory card is not going to be enough. I mean, again, it still makes me ponder the question as to why you have to have so much space when you create a wrestler, and that when you download another wrestler or created wrestler, it's not that much. It's not even barely that much. It's like 59 megabytes left unless you edit it and modify it. So to me, uh, I, I'm very appreciative of it. And it's amazing it does this. And I know a lot of people will sit there and watch this and be like, yeah, you're right. It is, we have to appreciate how amazing these things can be. But I do understand people have the doubts about them as well because, essentially you don't know if they're going to work or not. And that is true. We don't really know if they're going to we don't really know if they're going to work entirely or not. So it's it's still up in the air. Right now it seems to work. I don't have no problems with it. The only problems I still have with the game is the fact that when you're, let's say you're getting ready to do a match between your characters that you create, or a character you have created and downloaded. That the only problem I have with it is when you think you're going to go into the match, it just continuously starts to loop. It stays on one frame and just continuously loops and loops and loops and loops, and you're thinking, well, what's the big deal? What's going on here? And to me, it's like, it doesn't need to do that. It needs to essentially just say, okay, we're going to do this, and that's it. So, again, I don't really know why THQ never fixed that when they were publishing it. Why they never had WWE games fix that. I hope 2K talks to Ukes and basically says, hey, look, you need to fix certain things, and hopefully they do that. And again, one of the main things I hope that I hope they fix is the whole load failure deal. Because you don't spend about $60 on a game just to have it tell you, hey, it's been load failure. It cannot be found. The data cannot be found. And so hopefully they work on that. But again, getting back to the flash drive, I mean, when you compare the price of buying a flash drive, either it's 8 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes, it's a lot cheaper than buying a whole hard drive. When you think about it. And again, to me, this is what, this is something that should have been done a long time ago. I mean, yeah, they probably just came out recently. I mean, the back of the box. I mean, the back of the car, the back of the, I guess you could say the box or whatever you want to call it. The back of the packaging says 2010. To me, this whole instituting the flash drive situation should have started as soon as flash drives was starting to get used. That's when it should have started, because people because they pretty much should have known people were going to have problems. So again, I'm very appreciative that SanDisk, along in conjunction with Microsoft and the Xbox division there, as well as probably with Sony and the PlayStation division, allow you to do this. The same with the Wii and the Wii U. I'm very appreciative that they allow people to do it like that as well, with flash drives, as well as with what's the name? I'm using one right now in the camera, memory card, whatever you want to call it. So, memory card, I guess you want to call it. But to me, it's very, very appreciative. Oh, SD card, there you go. It's very appreciative that, SanDisk, companies like SanDisk do this. Not just for, people that use it on the computers like this one or the laptops or whatever. Again, to me, we got to show a lot more appreciation. And again, I understand some people don't trust flash drives or SD cards all the time because they're not sure if they're going to work or not. And that's understandable. But to me, I think we have to show a little bit of appreciation because, if it's not for these cards, for these SD cards and these now up to, I guess the most it goes up to 32, basically is these 4 to 32 gigabyte flash drives, we probably wouldn't be able to do anything. Wouldn't be able to save anything. My nephew, my third youngest nephew, I should say, my 9-year-old nephew, he likes to play the Xbox now, and to me, having this memory unit, having this flash drive, hopefully without any problems, gives me and him an extra file to create new characters for Soul Calibur. I mean, he's got, I think about 30 slots left on the memory card version of it, and he likes it. He does, because it allows him to create friends and families into the game. So, and he could take the memory card just like the flash drive and go someplace else with it. It's true, into another console. But again, we have to be appreciative of not just the memory card, but we have to be more appreciative of these flash drives because they're essentially like a little hard drive on the go. The only difference is you can't install the game on there. Hopefully that'll be the next step. But right now, all you can do is save, and we have to show appreciation for that. So, and right now I'm doing that. I just don't know how long it's going to be, how long it's going to last. If there's anything that does happen or not. I mean, honestly, I still think I may have downloaded something on my game when it was on the hard drive that may have messed it up or something. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully that doesn't happen here. But again, we have to show appreciation in everything for these flash drives and all, and what they can do, especially now with being able to hold up to, I don't know, 32, maybe 64 gigabytes worth of data and information and game saves. So, but I thought I'd just throw that out there. And if you guys agree, let me know. Like the video, comment, respond if you like. And that's all I'm going to say. But again, we have to show appreciation to companies like SanDisk, etc. At least having the knowledge and the know-how and the like and the sudden understanding that we have to have this happen. We have to have these kind of memory units for consoles nowadays. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you all later.